He's gonna resist. Dude, are you shit? Do not fuck with me like this right now. Oh my god. Obviously I'm on a corpse run again here. Alright, I haven't been having very good luck at the Spirok camp because it's perpetually camped by wizards and druids and bards quad kiting. So I was going to try to go back to the City of Mist and see if I could do some soloing there. But I want to try a different route to get there rather than taking the risky route through Cabalus and having to have invisibility up. So I'm going to try going this way. And here we are. I haven't been to this zone in so long, but this brings back a lot of good memories of playing in the Greater Fate Arc, playing Wood Elf classes, and just roaming around in this treetop city and hearing this song. This is probably one of my favorite songs in the game. So what I think is going on here, I believe there's a spot that will port me over to the Field of Bone directly, so I don't have to run through the Lizard People city. But there are, from what I've seen on the Discord, some Barbarian problems, and yeah, I can't get in here, so I'm gonna have to cast a shrink spell on myself before I can before I can get in. Let's try that. Good thing I'm a shaman. I think only shaman and beast lord can shrink. Maybe maybe enchanters can too. I'm not sure, but I feel for any of those barbarians out there who don't have this spell and can't get in. So there should be a book. Okay, maybe it's not here. This is not it. It's not what I'm looking for. Alright, looks like we're going on an adventure just to try to find the actual adventure. Nope. Somebody said that it was across the bridge from the newbie lift, so I just came up the newbie lift, which is like, you know, the place that you would start, around the place you would start as a level 1 character, a level 1 Wood Elf character in Greater Fate Arc. Maybe it's this bridge that I go across. Emerald Warriors. I think these are the Ranger Guild. These guys are apprehensive to me. Okay, not there. It's probably not in the Fletcher. But let's just be, okay, no, not in the Fletcher. Well, we might actually end up just getting a full tour of Kelethin then, because I'm probably gonna just have to go through every single building and every single platform to try to find what I'm looking for. Not there. I'm probably gonna get lost. There's so many different bridges to go different places. It's hard to keep track of where you're at. Before you know it, you'll be on the other side of the city and no idea how you got there. Here's some bed. I love how they just have like random, like, here's somebody's little room here. You know, there's nobody in here and there's nothing to do, but it's just a nice little piece of roleplay. You got a little dresser here. It'd be cool if you could interact with this stuff, but you know, for the time this game came out in 1999, all this stuff was just extremely immersive. I really hope too that I don't wander into a building where somebody's gonna see me and not like me and just kill me on the spot, because then I'll lose my level again and I'll be back down to level 48 again. But so far so good. Nobody's attacked me yet. Did I already check this tavern? Barkeep. Hey, where the heck is this book? Another bridge. Is this the same lift that I came up earlier? I don't think so. I think this is a different... This might be the Orc lift. Yeah, this is definitely a different spot, but that's still not it. Okay, I think I'm way off where I need to be. It's supposed to be across the bridge from the newbie lift and in a building from there. I don't think I needed to go up to another level, up to another platform. Emerald Warriors, that's where I was. Not at the Fletcher. Okay, let's retrace our steps. This... Is this the newbie lift? Yes, this is... Is it? What is that lift over there? Maybe it's that way. Maybe it's over to the left. Tricky thing about the city, too, is sometimes you'll be on a platform and you just can't see the bridge, or you can't see where the bridge is at, so you don't know if you're just gonna run straight off and fall to your death. Packwares goods. We haven't been in here yet. Hello? Hello? Nope, just people selling their wares. Not in the Bard's Guild. Let's just check. Let's just check, and hopefully they won't kill us. Apprehensive. Indifferent. Interesting. Wonder what faction these are on. Okay. Cerelia Whistlewind. Oh, I remember interacting with you at some point 20 years ago when I made a low-level Wood Elf Bard. Looks like the years have been kind to her. We're still looking. Just enjoying this amazing music from 1999. Is this the newbie lift? Where? I'm completely lost. Across the bridge. Maybe I need to... These are all empty build. Maybe it's this. There's a guard out front. Are you guarding anything? No, just a merchant. Jeez. Jeez, man. Why can't I find this place? Dang, just a bunch of empty rooms. Panic starting to set in. I have no idea where I'm going. Okay, I gotta retrace these steps. I gotta see. That's the newbie lift down there, I'm pretty sure. Over that way. Let's come back. Okay, so if this is the newbie lift, we have a couple options. There's this bridge this way, which I didn't find anything that way. There's this bridge this way, and I don't think we didn't find anything that way. Maybe it's this way. Or this is where we started. Could it be in the tavern? No, it's not here. Alright, I'm gonna go up to another level and see if it might be... Oh, here's the bank. Could it be in the bank? Nope. Not in the bank. Oh. Sorry to interrupt, Lily and Devin Ashwood. You guys, you wouldn't happen, by chance, happen to be a ranger, would you? No, I am not a ranger. Devin, what do you got to say? Good day to you, Schnoogins. I am Devin Ashwood. Pleased to make your acquaintance. See, these are friendly elves. These are not like that guy that I met out in Timber Steep last night who was talking smack. These are the good kind of elves. If only I could find what I'm looking for here in their beautiful city. Why is it so dark? It's so dark back here. So this is where it starts to get dangerous, when you're up on the upper levels, and I took a ramp to get up here, I thought, but I don't see it. Maybe I came across a bridge. But anyway, you'll be here, like this for example. There's a ramp to get back down, but if I'm over here, I can't see it. And so I could easily, instead of just running off down this ramp, I could easily just run off the side and fall to my death, and then have a not so fun corpse run if I'm a high enough level. Okay, so I came that way. I think I need to go down. I'm gonna come down here. Vadark's Champions. That's the Warriors Guild, I think. Or maybe the Rangers Guild. This looks like a Ranger Guild type of situation. True Shot, that's for sure. For sure Rangers. Yeah, the guy's holding a bow. Oh, they're indifferent. Interesting. Welcome to Kelethin, Schnoogins. I am Mason Trueshot, commander of Vadark's Champions. We are the finest marksmen in all of Norath. With our trusty Trueshot longbows, we can miss no targets regardless of the distance or conditions. I know this probably doesn't apply to me, but I want to know what he's talking about. What? Trueshot longbows. As a shaman, I can't even use a bow, but I just want to know where this conversation goes. The Trueshot longbow was created by my famed father, Eldon Trueshot. It is quite accurate and takes a ranger's skills to wield. We use our new recruits to gather materials needed by my father. We shall soon begin to release the formula to good elves, so all may fletch such a bow. That's intriguing. It kind of makes me want to check that out if I ever want to roll like a ranger alt. I'll do a wood elf and come back here to Mason Trueshot and do that quest. But for now, we can't get distracted. We cannot afford to get distracted. We're trying to get to the Field of Bone, and we can't get there until we find the book, the clicky book that will take us there. Build Ribs Smithy. Okay, just more merchants. Dang. I feel like I've gone through almost the entire town already and haven't found this book. Jump down here. What we got in here? Been here before? Yeah, that's the Bard's Guild again. Shoot, okay, we're gonna retrace our steps for like the 18th time. Oh! Okay, good thing I didn't die there. Alright, Priest of Discord. I think this is... Is it... Maybe this is the newbie lift. Maybe this is the one. Maybe we should start from here, because I think we were starting at the other one before. Maybe we need to find the bridge across from this lift. So let's give you... Oh! Looks like he camped out. We're gonna give him a sow. I don't know why I put charisma up. I wanted Spirit of the Wolf. There we go. Oh! That lift? I missed the lift. See, no good deed. No good deed goes unpunished here. I'm just trying to get that guy above. I missed the lift. Alright, let's head up. Heading back up. What bridges do we have from here? There's one, that's the Bard's Guild. We came from there. There's nothing there. There's no... Perhaps. Ah! There we go. I see it. See that? You see that? That's the book. That's what we're looking for. Okay. Well, now I know. It wasn't the lift with the Priest of Discord that is the newbie lift. It's that other one. Boom, here we go. Porting over to the Field of Bone, over on the continent of Kunark. Now, where are we? Okay, we're on an island. We are on an island, and we're looking to go... Where are we looking to go? Let's make our map a little bit bigger. We're looking to come down this way, I think. If we're going to City of Mist, then this is the Emerald Jungle down here at the southeast corner. Down at the southernmost area, that is the City of Cavalis. And, well, I didn't even realize that there was an island out here. I just, what is that? What the hell is that? The Tangren? Oh, God. That is a giant gorilla who cons red and he scowls ready to attack. I should not be going toward him. That's a bad idea. But I just have to see more. Oh, okay, he's on a different island, so yeah, well, hopefully I'm not in any danger of porting into the zone and then just getting his aggro and getting my ass kicked right as I zone in. I wonder what he's about. What is he? That's so interesting. It's like King Kong. He's like King Kong on his own island over there. Kind of cool that King Kong has his own island in Everquest. Okay, I ran out of disk space while recording, so I had to clear up some space, and now we're continuing the trek down to the Emerald Jungle. And I've never seen this part of this zone before, so I'm hoping that there's nothing that's gonna surprise me and kill me. Because I don't want to make this corpse run if that happens. I don't want to have to get my experience back to level 49 again. Ooh, this guy could kill me. Oracle Kulin. Jeez, so you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful with what you're doing in this game. Because you never know. You never know what surprises await that could just take you out and ruin your day. And Oracle Kulin would definitely do that to me. It looks like, thank goodness I have this map, that I have to go in through this way. Looks like there's one way in. And, oof, this is a little sketchy. This is more than a little sketchy. I almost feel like I should throw invisibility up, but I'm lazy, so we're just gonna risk it. We're gonna YOLO it. Here's Kern's Tower. There's a bunch of different undead mobs in here. I had a good group in here, probably 20 or 30 levels ago with some guildmates. We just killed a ton of skeletons in the basement, and I actually got this super sick container to hold all my stuff. It has 10 capacity, so you can hold 10 items in it. It has 100% weight reduction, and you can only have one of them because it's that good. It would be too unfair, too overpowered to be able to have a full inventory full of these boxes. But I lucked out super hard because everybody wants this. Everybody wants this box, and it sells for like 650 platinum in the tunnels. And I just got it within like 5 minutes of basically just soaking up free experience while my guildmates killed everything when I was like level 25 or something like that. But yeah, Kern's Tower is definitely lore relevant in Kunark. I don't know. I'm not going to say too much about it because I'm not super familiar with the lore, but definitely some interesting stuff going on there. And it looks like we made it to the Emerald Jungle without incident. So we'll zone in there. We'll keep going with the run to the City of Mist and see if we can actually start soloing some stuff there. I know it's interesting because I've seen other people's videos where they'll say like, I will do anything to avoid going to the City of Mist. People just don't like that zone for some reason. But I think it's pretty cool. It's full of just undead ghosts and skeletons and golems and oozes and other weird, interesting kind of creatures that you can kill. And it's also, as a shaman, pretty relevant to the epic quest line that I'm working on. So I'm hoping that I can solo some stuff there, get some of the items that drop that will improve the faction that I need to improve for the epic quest, and just knock two birds out with one stone, get some experience, get some faction. We're going to throw levitation on now because, as you can see, I am at the precipice of a large, expansive cliff face. And if I were to run off this without a levitation spell or without just finding the ramp and going down the ramp, that would be it for Schnoogins. All right, so we're just gonna try to work our way. We're basically where we're trying to go is over here to the eastern part of the zone. Down south at the south, like middle southern part of the zone, I guess, is where there's a zone called Trakanon's Teeth, and there's something that I want to do there soon as well. I might want to get one more level first, get to level 50 before I try that, but I want to get the key to Old Sebelis, the old capital city of the Sebelesian Empire. Because there's a bunch of good loot there. It's a good raiding zone. I've never been to that zone before, so I think it would be fun to experience old content for the first time. So we'll probably be spending a good amount of time in this type of setting. Some skeletons, that's kind of what we'll see in the City of Mist. Wait, oh, what the hell? Where did that come from? Jeez, that could have been bad. Giant mosquito. Giant Godzilla-sized mosquito. I got so distracted by the tiger. This tiger too, like, it just reminds me of my main character back on the live servers in like 2001 was a Bashir Beast Lord, and so this tiger looks exactly like my warder, exactly like my pet. Makes me remember the days of leveling up in the Pollutal Caverns on the moon and just spending way too much time staying up all night playing the video game, and sleeping all day during school, come back home, playing some more. Oh, what is this thing? A tottering gorilla? Dude, what is wrong with this thing? Oh, God! Oh, God! What is wrong with this thing? Holy shit. Look at that face. Can it hit me from down there? It can't hit me, right? Oh, shit, it can hit me. How is it hitting me? I'm like 10 feet in the air. That's alright. We'll just keep moonwalking backward. Schnoogin style. You're not gonna ruin my day, you nasty, filthy little beast. This is gonna go my way. We're almost there. I just hope I don't back up into something. I think there's a dragon actually in this zone somewhere. I probably should be watching out for. So let's just go ahead and take this seriously, because I don't want to die. Okay, this is not what I was looking for. I had the wrong spot on the map. This is obviously not the City of Mist. It's a little further north. Did levitation wear off? No, I still got levitation. Okay, so we're trying to go this way. Trying to go right here. It's a pretty big zone. But I don't think that anybody actually hunts here or like tries to get experience here. I could be wrong. I think people just use this zone as a intermediary, like a travel point to get either to City of Mist, where I'm going here, or down to Draconon's Teeth, so they can do the Sebulus Key, do some epic questing stuff there. Here we go. We've got the entrance to the City of Mist. Let's walk through the road here. I think lore-wise, this was an old Ixar city. Yeah, you can see some of their artwork up here. But after the fall of their empire, due to their warring with the Ring of Scale, the dragons here on Kunark, they basically the city is in ruins now. It's a lost, unknown type of place where all that remains really are skeletons and ghosts. You can actually, if you listen closely, you can hear the spectral whispers of a shadow. Okay, so he cons light blue. Let me get some buffs going, get my pet up, and we'll come back and see if we can start killing this shit. Alright, we're back, we're buffed up, got our pet summoned. Pretty cool, this pet is cons dark blue to me, which I haven't had for like 10 levels or so. It's been light blue for the longest time, so it feels nice to have a stronger pet again. And I hope that Berreaker will serve me well here. A couple other interesting things before we start killing these ghosts. This is an outdoor zone, technically, even though we're in indoors, like in a dungeon, so to speak. I can still cast Spirit of Wolf on myself because we are technically outdoors. So if we do run into any trouble, because we are the only ones in the zone, I should be able to escape unless I get rooted or mezzed or stunned or something like that. Oh, okay. Oh, speaking of rooted, let's root the skeleton. If I can't, oh god, maybe, jeez, dude, we're off to a bad start. What is going on? All right, so let's call the pet back. The skeleton is rooted. Pet, come back. Pet, come back. Oh, skeleton's not rooted. Come on. Dude. Alright. Pet, come back. Pet, come back. There we go. Alright, now we can separate them. Now the ghost. Now we can deal with the ghost. So we'll slow. Hopefully, stem some of that bleeding that my pet is doing. Let's put a dot on him. Let's do 1 dot because I don't want to blow all my mana just yet. This one's going to eat a bunch of it. Oof. Yeah, that ate a lot of mana. But that's going to burn him down good. I think we'll be safe. We can pretty reliably take down this skeleton and this ghost. This ghost is just a light blue. That's nothing. As long as we can keep them separated. Alright, skeleton. You're also a light blue. I'm not even going to bother slowing this one. I'm just going to start nuking. I think we can take him down without wasting too much more mana. We're just going to nuke him down. Oh, it's always nice when root holds after you do some damage. I'm so used to breaking after like every little thing. You know, nothing happens. Somebody sneezes. My pet sneezes on the thing, and my root breaks. Oh yeah, we got this. We got this easily. So we'll kill these guys, kill a couple more, try to find a permanent spot to camp out at, see if we can find something good, and then come back. For now, we'll see who killed it first. If my pet does it, or if it's gonna be, yep. Alright, Bareeker. Alright. Not too shabby. Let's see what kind of loot we're looking at first. Bone chips. I'd always use bone chips. Oh, what? What? I got some word. Got some words here. Okay, we'll take those. What is this? Ruined scale visor. Okay, nothing crazy good, but I could sell this for a couple plat or throw it on a low-level character to give them an little bit of extra armor class. So research notes, part 4 and part 5. I'm not totally sure what these are for, but I think some of the drops that I need for my faction quest for my epic involve something like that. I don't know if this is exactly it, but we'll take it just in case. All right, so we've cleared those two. What we've got up next is a 3-pull. So this might be a little tricky. If I was smart, I would have made some invisibility versus undead potions, and before I came in here, so I could run past some of this stuff. But that's not my style. Thinking ahead, we just go in Leroy Jenkins style and try to mess as much stuff up as possible. But what I think can be done here, what I can maybe do, it's not gonna really work with my pet. I'm just gonna have to, let's see what these things con. A light blue, Captain of the Guard, also light blue, Plague Bone Skeleton, dark blue. So I probably am gonna want to see if I can root this Plague Bone Skeleton, this dark blue first. I'm probably gonna want to start this fight like at close to full mana, because where I'm at now is just I'm gonna die. But I can probably kill these 2 light blue cons first, and then hopefully, just hope and pray that my root will last long enough on this Plague Bone Skeleton, on this dark blue mob, to be able to take him out last. Best case scenario, I can just kill them all without zoning out. I might have to kill 1 or 2 of them, zone out, zone back in, resummon my pet, and kind of break the camp up that way, or break these spawns up that way. But we'll see. We'll see what happens when we're ready to start that fight. We're not at full mana, but we are at full health, so I'm not that concerned about dying. We're just going to try to Leroy Jenkins this. I'm going to root this skeleton. Oh, okay. Only this guy pulled. Well, I guess that was nothing to worry about. If that golem didn't aggro, then I can probably pretty safely just get past these guys. So Captain of the Guard is slowed. He's gonna bash me a couple times. He has a shield on and looks like a hand weapon. I wonder if that's anything cool or useful. Damn, he is kind of tearing me up though. Yep, I went from 100% health to. Oh no. See, okay, this is what happens when you get overconfident. Oh god. Uh. Oh no, that one behind it. Yeah, we gotta run. We gotta run. It's a good thing we're the only ones in the zone, so we can't train anybody. But darn it, now I have to resummon my pet. Ugh, this is gonna be. This is gonna take a little bit more planning than I originally anticipated. I probably should have come in with those invisibility versus undead potions. Oh, what the heck? They slowed me too. One of those mobs cast the same slow spell on me that I cast on them. That is interesting. What in there is a shaman? Interesting. All right, well, we'll have to rest up and try again. All right, we're back the next day. It is now raining in the City of Mist, and we're going to try this pull again. Should be a little easier this time because the skeleton on the left is just a green con, so I'm not too worried about that. But we'll start off by trying to root that one. We should just get the ghost in the middle to pull. Yep. And then if we can, as long as I can keep them relatively away from that gate, then I should be able to just pick off the other two one at a time. I'll try to conserve mana using that JVB again. It's nice now because at 49 my pet is much stronger, and if I wanted to throw up some dots on this thing, he would go down super fast. But the problem is, every time I cast one of these dots now, it's probably going to take like 15% of my mana pool, and I don't really want to start using that right now unless I have to. At least until I get to the spot that I want to camp at. I really don't want to just be camping the entrance of City of Mist for until I hit level 50. Alright, so there's that. Skeleton should still be rooted, so let's slow the golem now. Because he's a light blue. This guy should be no problem. Only problem with full screen is I can't exactly tell when my cast gets interrupted because I'll still see the animation. Okay, go ahead and run for it. Run for it, you punk. And just in time, a Spurbone Skeleton. Down 83%. I'm not even going to bother slowing this guy. He's probably not going to do much harm to my pet, being such a low level. And even though he's taking my pet down, down to 60% here, these things, my pet will still regen pretty fast, even without chloroplast or anything on him. What kind of loot we got? Nothing. A few flat. That's cool. All right, here's where we start to get to unfamiliar territory. I don't know where I'm going here. Oh, interesting. Stables area. I think this is what is considered stables. Is uncamped. So I might be able to just... Well, usually I see groups here. I'm a little tentative to try to camp this area myself because I'm not familiar with what's here. Yeah, there's two dark blues in there. I'm not going to mess with that. I'm going to try to find a spot over this way on the other side of this courtyard that I was fighting with. I was dueling with a Beast Lord friend of mine a couple weeks back, and just see what else we've got here. See if I can post up against basically that wall just through this hallway. I'm gonna have to clear these things out. Light blue. What's this guy? Can I get him? Dark blue. I wonder if how's the best way to do this? Ooh, there's things up here too. Gotta be careful of that. Be careful of that. What I think I can do is... Well, let me sit down and think about this for a second. Let me meditate. Refresh my soul. Square wolf. This is part of the fun of this game, is trying to come up with the right strategy to help you do what you're trying to do with the least amount of risk, especially when you're solo. And I don't have enough buffer experience here in the level 49 where if I die, I'm gonna go back to level 48, lose my powerful spells, not gonna have this strong pet anymore. Oh, look at that! He's already back to 100% health, just chilling here. Okay, I think the move is probably gonna be just to see if I can root this captain of the guard without aggroing these two, and no, I can't. So I'll try to root this one as well. Okay, that one's rooted. Let's try to pull back a little bit, get my pet back a bit, and then, alright, we'll slow this one. Now we can, now we separate him at least. We can take him on one at a time. We'll slow this guy so he doesn't kill my pet, and then just try to start burning him down. This is where I might, because I do have 3 at a time now, I might have to start using my dots just to get some extra damage going. It's not going to be reliant on this 8-second cast time. Okay, what I should do is try to slow this guy as well before he kills my pet. And then, I don't want to waste a dot on this guy at 35%. I think I'm just going to see if I can burn him down. Actually, recall my pet off of this guy. Yep, and there we go. Let's do that. Pet, oh, no, that's not working. Pet wants to go back to the other guy. Okay, well, it should be fine. As long as that skeleton stays rooted back there, and we don't aggro the stuff behind us, I think we'll make it. And Kebobad here will regenerate fast enough. Look at that. My pet has taken this guy down to almost 60% just by himself. No assist from me. Alright, skeleton, captain of the guard, root war off. It's alright. This is one of the hard things about this game is I don't know how to target this fucking skeleton. Okay. Trying to click through another mob to get to another one can be tough. What am I doing? I'm trying to slow him. So let's slow this guy. Oh man, pet is taking some damage. My slow didn't land, did it? God. Am I getting hit by something else now too? Like, no. Alright, we're still safe. Okay. It'll be close. I probably could have executed this a little bit better. Kept those roots up. Moved around a little bit more, but again, with those other mobs kind of behind us, I want to try to minimize how much I'm moving around. I don't want to pull aggro from something that I'm not expecting to be fighting. But you can see here, I got that cast like almost all the way to the bottom, and then it got interrupted because I got hit. That's why probably should have done a better job of keeping one more of these things rooted and away from each other, so I'm not getting hit by 2 things at the same time. Alright, I'm just gonna... I don't think I'm gonna even bother with another cast of JBB. I'm just gonna melee this guy down with my pet, and then hug this wall and try to get to our final camping spot. Once we see what kind of sweet loot we're looking at with these 3. Ancient coin. That seems like it's for something. Trooper shield. Fine steel Ulak. I could... Oh, what? The no drop? Alright, forget that. Oh, both no drop. Okay. Well, I don't want to take up inventory weight with no drop items that I'm gonna have to sell later. Research notes, part 4. I looted some of these last time, and I thought they were maybe part of my epic quest. They're not. They're part of probably somebody's quest, but they're not part of the Shaman quest, so we'll just leave any research notes that we find behind. Okay, let's see. We need... So we're trying to go over this way. Oh, and it looks like... Here we go. Here we are. I think I put my pet to guard earlier, so I'm trying to get him back. There we go. I think I'm going to end up in the same situation with these three mobs when I start pulling them, where pulling one is going to mean pulling all of them. So I just want to get a little bit of health back before before that happens. So probably let's just give ourselves like one heal, one greater healer showed, get my pull back up a little bit, and then cannibalize some of that mana back. And maybe if we're like around 50% mana, we can give it a shot, taking those other three mobs on. And then we should have the this whole camp broken, and be able to just start pulling things one at a time. And as long as I stay on top of it, should be good to go. So let's do a little bit more. And here, now that we're here, I can set my pet to guard in this spot. Let's see, where was that server tick at? There we go. The nice thing about the nil plus UI as a shaman, if you're looking for that server tick to hit, you can easily see it. You see when it's coming, but it's not always going to happen at the same spot. Sometimes it'll be here at the end. Sometimes it'll be just a second before that. So you just pay attention to when that number goes up. Do your cannibalize macro, and good to go from there. Okay. Chloroplast is about to wear off, so I'm going to put that back up. Chloroplast. Just to hopefully help keep me alive on this next fight. And then we'll see if we can take these three. And then I want to find out what this ancient coin is for, because it's only worth 1 silver. I don't think that there's much value in it monetarily, but this might be for a quest or something. Okay, so what do we got? We got a light blue, a light blue. I know there's another skeleton over there too, so I'm going to try to be a little bit better about rooting things. If I root this golem, I'm sure that the other things are going to come for me. Nope, don't slow your pet. Slow the shadow. Okay, looks like I only got the 2, which is awesome. Much rather have just one thing at a time hitting me than having to worry about rooting one thing at a time. Look at this, I can't even zoom up far. There we go. Look at this cool artwork behind. I don't know if these are depicting Ixar. Looks like there's maybe a tail. Oh yeah, their tails are like coming out behind them and like wrapped around this larger structure. That's interesting. Those are cool looking helmets that they've got on. If that's what they're wearing. If they're wearing helmets there. So much lore in this expansion, in this whole area. You know, we're basically in the ruins of a fallen empire, hunting down their ghosts and the remnants of their former empire. Okay, I'm gonna see who else is around. Oh, well, that takes care of that. Root broke itself, and I didn't have to worry about getting aggro from that skeleton on the other side, so that's perfect. So I can have a little bit of time between each kill, then when they start to respawn, I'll have that little bit of buffer window through which I can pull. Somebody's saying camp check. I want to say the area that I'm in is called Courtyard, but I don't know for sure. Let me look up the City of Mist guide real quick and see. Because typically it's customarily it's good etiquette, polite to respond to when somebody does a camp check, so they don't come and try to find a spot and then find it camped. So where am I? Where the heck am I? Okay, so I came in through there. Actually, this guide is telling me this is called Goo House. This can't be the Goo House. There's no goo here. Let's see. No, I'm not. 5. What is number 5? Bridge. Okay, I don't even see this area on the P99 wiki. It's not named as anything, but I feel like I've seen people say Courtyard when people are asking for a camp check. So I'm just gonna say that because this kind of looks like a courtyard, doesn't it? I mean, what else would you call this? Nice open space. Little well here. What the? Where'd you come from? All right. Good thing I didn't go for that skeleton over there. Otherwise, I'd be pulling 2 things at once again with only 20% mana, and I would be having a much rougher time of it. So far, this has been pretty chill, though. Again, I mean, I'm only killing like light blues, so it's not going to be a fantastic experience. But there are some drops here that I think are going to be useful for my epic quest. So I'll take the hit in experience for a little bit of a more relaxed kind of pace and the potential for other useful items for me down the line. And then if things start to get easy here at this camp, I can always go exploring around and see if there's anywhere else where I can hunt and find stuff. This is a really cool zone, and I first came here like 20 years ago, and have only seen a small fraction of what is actually here. Yeah, it would have been a better idea if I made some invisibility versus undead potions before I came for a little bit safer exploration, but it's not really my style to think ahead and do that. I would love to see what is up here, because it looks like there's this tower or some kind of other structure way high up, and I'm just curious. I'm sure there's higher level stuff up there that will probably kill me, but I think it would be cool at some point to see that. Wow, these things have already respawned. Well, I might not even be able to clear this entire camp before things start respawning. That's okay. Ooh. All right, we got 2. We're gonna have to do a better job of breaking it. Come on, pet. Attack the shadow. Oh. All right, I need to stop talking and just fight some stuff. I need to try to pull this ghost closer to me so I can. There we go. Get my pet off of the skeleton, and yeah. No, oh, come on. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Now pet's not going to get hit by the skeleton. We can kill this shadow, kill this ghost, and then wait a little bit. Wait a minute or so. Just try to keep this little skeleton rooted back here and kill it later, so their spawn timer is a little bit more out of sync, so they're not spawning it right at the same time. And that's basically how you break a camp. Breaking a camp 101. Oh, look at that beast lord. Here he comes. Okay, pet, back up. Back up. Follow me, pet. Back up. Leave him alone. I want to say that I slowed this thing already. Let's just wait until root breaks on its own. Or we'll wait until we get back to like 70% health, whichever comes first. Don't want to wait too long to kill him, because then we'll start having stuff respawn behind us, and don't want to aggro that during this fight. Alright, there we go. Right at the same time, 70% health, roots broken. Kill this old plague bone. You're a light blue. Yeah, this is gonna... If I stay in this spot, it's probably gonna take me a while to get myself to level 50 on light blues, but this is a good place to start. Just dust the cobwebs off. I must not have slowed this guy. He's hitting me pretty hard. No, not pretty hard, but enough where it seems like I didn't slow him. Bone chips. Let's take some bone chips. Just destroy that. I don't want your corpse sitting around. one more thing to loot, I thought. Isn't there another shadow that we killed? Oh, must have had nothing on him. Okay. Well, now we can just chill out a little bit, let some health regen. Oh, was it you? There we go. Let some health regen, and wait for some mobs to respawn, and come back and see if there's anything else interesting going on. Alright, I guess here's something interesting. We just killed this plague bone skeleton. It was a dark blue con. Dropped this ruined scale coat that we can sell. We can sell for a couple plat if we want, though it does come with 10 weight. So I'll probably want to put that, move my inventory around and put that in my box of Abukar or in my Sandhog's sack of holding. And then we've also got this written announcement. This is one of those items that I was talking about for the Shaman quest. So I think there's like 6 total different unique written things that I can find that I need. So happy to have found that one. I just have to make sure that I don't destroy it. Camp is still broken up relatively well. I'm gonna pull this guy. Another light, dark blue. I'm gonna have to rebuff here soon, though. My stamina buff is about to run out in about 30 seconds. I just want to. Oh, it looks like I got an ad as well. Skeleton coming, I think. Yep. Plague bone skeleton. All right, let's see if we can back the pet off. There we go. And then just kill them one at a time. Nothing too exciting. Might get exciting here in a moment when my buffs start to run out, and I might end up dying, but hopefully not. At least we've got enough buffer experience now to the point if I do die, then I'll probably at least still be level 49. But I think we'll be good because we're still not too far from the entrance to the zone. We can zone out right here. We'll have to run through a bunch of stuff to get out, but as long as we've got Spirit of Wolf and I got my pet can help take some aggro off of me, I should be able to escape without too much hassle. Alright. I have to break these spawns up a little bit more too, because these guys are just a little too close together in terms of when they popped up. It's kind of rude though. I'm just like, I'm a barbarian, so I'm used to like looking over something's head or looking him, dead in the eye. I'm not used to looking at floating ghost crotch while I'm fighting him. Plague bone skeleton. Let's just med for a second. All right, get a slow off on you. And we'll take our time killing you. We don't want you to go down too fast. Just maybe do one more cast, then root him, and then I'll back off and just watch the pet finish him. Alright, Kebobab versus a plague bone skeleton. Screen. Oh, okay. Was gonna be worried that he was gonna be a little lower on health, but he's still at 99%. There's no chance of anything going south here. Famous last words. Next time you see me, I'll be running toward the zone and starting another corpse run. Alright, let's just see what loot we got from this thing, and then we'll start to rebuff and maybe look at a different camp. See if anything else I can find where I don't have to manage it so much in terms of staying on top of the pulls. But maybe I can find some stronger mobs to fight. Yeah, see, there's already 2 up right here. If I were to go and pull this guy like I was just about to, then I definitely would have aggroed these 2, and that would have been terrible. All right. Yeah, I guess that's going to be the plan, then. I'm going to med up a little bit, rebuff, and see if I can find somewhere else to kill. Alright, we're buffed up. Health and mana fully recovered. Got our buffer experience. Actually, I'm just gonna put... I'm gonna put haste back on the pet. And just in case... There we go. Just in case we run into some trouble. And we're gonna push a little bit deeper into the zone. Into the darkness, into the depths of the City of Mist. I don't... Oh god. I'm hesitant to open this up and see what's inside, because sometimes you just never know. You're going to open a door, and there's going to be a surprise, a nasty surprise there waiting for you that you don't want. I'm going to try to avoid that. Alright, we're back. Dogs were growling at the window a little bit and didn't want them barking right into the microphone, so I had to take care of that. Just kind of cautiously looking around corners here, because I am not familiar with this zone at all, and I just, whatever is in these structures, I feel like there's something in here that could just wipe the floor of me, kill me really easily. Ooh. Oh, what the hell? Okay, so there's a red con Ixar ghost that cons me amiably. I'm so curious, I want to know more, but because he's a red con, if he turns on me somehow, or there's something else in there, I'm dead, and I'm not going to be able to run out from here, so let's not do that. Let's back here. What have we got back here? Oh, this is the moat area thing. This probably is camp, though, looks like. Yeah, we've got two oh, a Beast Lord duo. Nice. Alright, well, okay, I'm not killing anything over here. But here, I'm not tall enough to show it, but looks like there's another building a little bit deeper in. Let's see what oh. He's a red con. He's a yellow con, so they're definitely higher level than me. It's okay, it could be a good camp, though, if it's not, if it's not taken. But we'll move on. They're doing their thing. They probably don't need a third. I think they've got everything under control, I'm sure, with the way Beast Lords are on the server. Beast Lords on the server are generally people's alts, which means they're gonna be twinked out. Ooh, okay, what's this? Got an apparition. Okay, and we've got Vapor Golem. But the problem is there's also a Vapor Golem here. Oh, they're on this side too. Okay. So they've got both sides. They've got both sides locked down. So this is not gonna be a spot that I can kill at. Good to know. Let's see what else we've got. I'm curious what's in this. What's in here? I'm sure this is a foolish move. This is probably very stupid. Because I'm going to aggro something that it goes down. Okay. Goo. Gyrating goo. There's two of them. I don't want any part of that. I've read that these things have like a higher than normal magic resist. And guess what my slow spell is? That's magic. If I aggro two of those bad boys and I can't slow their attacks down, I am gonna be screwed. So it looks like I might be stuck fighting my way back to the stables, or I could try the temple, but I think that's a higher level area than the stables are and where this is, so don't know how much luck I'll have there, especially considering I think there's not a reliable way for a solo shaman to break that camp up and do any meaningful exping there. So I might actually just be stuck here in this courtyard area, or try my luck with the stables. I think that's what I'm gonna do, though. I think I am gonna try my luck with the stables. So let's just try to fight our way there. Here's the tricky thing. Oof. Oof. I don't know what I can pull from here. Because we've got this Captain of the Guard, we've got this Shadow, we've got this Golem over in the corner. 2 dark blues. I might almost be better off running to the zone, zoning out, resummoning my pet. The problem is, I just gave my pet 2 Find Still weapons, and I only have 1 left. And I don't want to let those go to waste, so maybe what I can do... Okay. I'm just going to have to try to do what I did before. I'm going to root one of these dark blues. Hope to God that I don't aggro this side because I'm in a different spot now. So, ooh, you may be seeing a corpse run here soon, but let's just do it. Fuck it, Leroy Jenkins, Leroy, Captain of the Guard. Okay. Oh, let's root this Vapor Gold. Okay, so we only got the 2. We only got the one side. We've only got aggro from one side. So 3 mobs, 2 dark blue, 1 light blue. I can handle that. I can definitely handle that. Shit. Okay. I'm just gonna have to slow this golem if he's gonna be hitting my pet. Oh, I didn't even slow the skeleton, did I? I haven't slowed any of these guys. Alright, okay, we're good. The other mob is still rooted out there. Captain of the Guard's going down like a sweet muffin. Vapor Golem, you're next. You're slowed. I wonder... I really want to conserve my mana here, but I wonder if I should just throw a Chloroplast up with my pet, just to make sure that he doesn't go down. Because I don't want him going down with those Find Still weapons. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Yeah, you're toast. You'll be gone soon, Vapor Golem. By then the root will wear off on that, Oh, wait, no. Yeah, I rooted the Shadow out there. I rooted the Ghost. So that root will... Oh, okay, there it goes. Please tell me you did not pull the other side when you came in. Alright, let's slow you. Let's try that one again. Slow you. Okay, and just to be extra safe, let's root you. Oh, God. We'll pull our pet back. Pet. There we go. Attack this guy. Alright. We'll make it. 38% health. I'm not worried about it. Let's just... Actually, just for the sake of showing you what kind of damage these dots do. God, I can't even remember if I slowed this guy. Yeah, I slowed that. I slowed the Shadow. Let's do the Plague. I got 75 mana, fuck it. Let's do Plague. So it hits him for 60%, and it's taking for 55. Then let's hit him with Envenomed Bolt. That hits with 110, and it's going to tick for... Wow, I can't believe Root held through both of those dots. Tick for 146. So let's just see how long it takes him to get burned down with just my dots alone. I mean, the damage here obviously is crazy. That's amazing. Every time the tick goes off, it's just another 200 plus. But the mana cost of it, I mean, you see I started at like, what, 75% mana, something like that. Ended up getting down to like 45, so yeah, about 15% per cast is expensive. It adds up. It adds up. I'm not mana rich. I'm not an ultra twink that can just spend as much mana as possible. Wow, I can't believe... Alright, I guess not. I was going to say, I can't believe my dots took him down all the way. Yeah, that was tight. Awesome. I wonder, because we saw this earlier, this Find Still Ulak, it's a no-drop, but could I give that to my pet? Could I give it to my pet? I'm curious. we will find that out whenever we lose Kebobab. And ooh, let's make sure we got our chloroplast back up before we venture back out. Okay, so we killed this way. So the stables are actually the opposite direction. So I'm curious now, am I gonna be able to get there without aggro? But I am also curious. This is the temple side, and when I get it, cool, I'm safe. I wonder if there's anything that I can kill here. If there's any pulling that I can do, because it's just a little bit different than what I'm used to. I've killed at stables before, but I've never done any pulling there. But from what I understand, this side of things on the temple side, things are a little bit higher level. The experience is supposedly a little bit better than with the stables, and the stables make me a little bit nervous because just going into those rooms, you know what I saw earlier with those two dark blues spawned right next to each other. I guess I could handle them, but if there's more than that, if there's 3 or 4 pulls that I get, that's where I start to get nervous. Here, what I'm seeing so far is a ghost, a dark blue ghost, dark blue skeleton, another light blue skeleton. But I have no idea what the aggro radius is here. And okay, looks like there's another ghost back in the corner over there. So 3 dark blues on this side. Some more stuff going on there. So there's a skeleton, there's a ghost behind it, but I can't see well in here. So maybe. Oh, root. Okay. Maybe what I need to do is put a vision buff up on myself. Let's hope that I can cast. All right, only 1 fizzle on ultra vision. I'm shocked. Let's see if I can see a little bit better now. Let's get root back on here. Because the only things that I would really feel comfortable pulling at this point would be these mobs up here, because they're what I can see. There's also this indoor component I could go in this way, but I feel like if I go and pull something out of there, then I'm going to aggro these mobs up top. And I already know that I'd probably, at least with the health and mana that I have now, I'm probably not going to be taking down 3 dark blues by myself. So there's a corpse. That's ominous. That's fun to look at. But over here on this right side, so there's that light blue. I wonder if I'm careful. Can I? Aha. Okay, so there's 3 mobs on each side. So there's on the light blue, got our dark blue, another dark blue. Feel a little bit better about those chances, considering I just did that over in the courtyard. 2 dark blues and a light blue, but I have less than half my mana, and I got all these other 3 guys. Let's do this. Let's just see if I. Oh, that aggro? No aggro. All right, what's in here? Oh. Okay. Oh God. All right. Where'd you get? Yeah, we're gonna zone that. I'm not gonna risk. Ooh, I'm not risking it. I'm not risking it. I will take the loss of the fine steel weapons. The temple is a no-go. The temple is a no-go for a solo level 49 shaman, at least with the resources and the gear that I have. So we're gonna fight our way back in, get to the stables, and see if we can do some more killing there. Things little change of plan here. I came back in, zoned back in, summoned my pet, and I just randomly got buffed up from a high level druid with their epic, and that turned out to be like probably the main of one of these 2 fine characters here, either this rogue or this ranger. But they invited me to a group, and it's crazy because they're level 35 and 39, I think. So they're significantly lower than me in terms of level, but we're out here at the temple and just absolutely crushing stuff. One of them had a druid main, one of them had an enchanter main, so I got clarity 2, and now we're just rocking, we're killing things. It's a trio, and that's just one of those things in this game. Like, you never know, where you might start out soloing something, you have a plan, an idea of what you're gonna do, and then other people come in and change those plans, and you just, you know, you're just having a good time with some other players. And uh, this is we're not a full group by any, we're not a full group of 6 people or anything, but for us to be killing this courtyard area with just 3 people, I gotta get a heal up on this guy. Could use regen when mana possible. Dang, did you already get? He should have regrowth from the druid. Oh, might have been dispelled or something. Regen health. All right, so let's regen him. And yeah. Anyway, here we go. So we're killing things pretty good. Got chloroplast up on him, and we're just gonna keep burning down these mobs. As long as I can keep these guys alive, I'm just gonna keep doing my thing with the JBB, having my pet do his thing. And yeah, we'll see how far we get with this. We'll see what kind of experience we end up with by the time this trio has run its course. Let's put our heal back up. Hell level going a lot faster here than solo and blue. LOL. So this now where I should start to cannibalize, because I want to have a little bit more mana, and I have a really good regen up from the druid. Still got 6 minutes on that regen. Okay, so I'm just. It's been a while since I've been in a group, been in a trio. I'm trying to get my bearings here still. I'm tripping out because these guys are in their like mid to low 30s, and I'm a level 49, and we're killing in a spot that I would not be able to solo alone. So it's crazy how much of a difference other players can make, even if they're not at your level range. So we pulled the top up already. There's like 6 mobs up there, starting to pull from the inside. Uh, they're not able to do harmony. Harmony would be basically, that just allows. Let's just okay. We're gonna root a couple of these things. I'm gonna save some mana. Okay. We're gonna. I'm gonna stop talking and just make sure we survive this fight. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll let you root. Okay, so let's see. Like, get this guy rooted? No. Oh, come on. Alright. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on. Okay, that guy's dead. That guy will just keep rooted over there. Let's see. Yeah, set my pet on this one. Make sure they've got enough health. Alright, now this guy, gonna slow on him, so he's not gonna hit as hard. 7% mana. I'm gonna while I still have regrowth of the grove, after this cast goes off, I am going to. I was going to cannibalize. Yeah, alright. Let's cannibalize. Let's let them burn down burn down the mob. I'll get some mana back so that I have mana free, some resources to heal them as needed. I'm still trying to get myself out of the mindset of just nuking everything down, being solo. These guys are doing pretty darn good DPS for level 30, 35, and 39. Let's see. Let's get one more little nuke here. Let's give another heal to Bilbos. Wow, this is a lot. I have a newfound appreciation for people that record videos while they're in a group and they're killing things and they're talking and they're managing managing to do like alternate their play style, do whatever they need to do. Because a solo play style, at least on a shaman, versus a group play style on shaman, it's just completely different. Solo is easy. You know, I put some dots up, put my pets on, put my pet on them, and then nuke with my Jaundice Bone Bracer. But here in a group, I have to worry about potentially rooting mobs, making sure that I'm rooting the right mob, getting heals off, keeping buffs up on the group mates. A lot more stuff going on in a group. A lot more challenging to play in a group, in my opinion. But also a lot more rewarding because there's a lot of content that's locked out if you are only soloing. Like I wouldn't be able to solo this area by myself. There's a lot of places in the game I would not be able to solo. Uh, just me and my pet. So trade-offs. All right, let's get this. Oh, come on. Target the skeleton, you son of a bitch. They're both rooted. Let's take one. Let's nuke one of them down. We're both nuking the same one. We're both gonna do it. Yep. So we both rooted the same one there. I don't know why. I could see the damn thing. I was clicking on this damn skeleton, but my root would just not. I couldn't target his ass. That's kind of annoying. So here's an interesting development. We have a level 41 warrior who's looking for a group. I wonder if these guys are going to want to grab him as a tank. What am I doing? Why am I trying to nuke my pet? Yeah, so this Bilbos, I think Bilbos is the Ranger. I want to see Bilbos as the Ranger. He's he made a comment, JBB, so fun. Did you start your epic? Uh I root the golem. Root the golem. Attack this guy. This is what happens when you're trying to talk in group chat and play and record at the same time. There's too much too much going on for my feeble brain to comprehend. Uh, let's not type. What? See, what am I doing? I target him to heal him, and I end up trying to nuke him. I got a trigger happy number 5 on my keyboard. Heal this guy. Let's go. am I doing? Why would I cannibalize with him targeted? We're trying to heal this guy. See? Too many things. Too many things going on. Killing, healing, typing. Let me see. I should probably get some better buffs up on these guys because I didn't plan on grouping with them. Originally, their mains came in, their druid and enchanter mains came in and buffed me up. So I just try to like figure, okay, what can I put on you to return the favor a little bit. But then they logged in with these guys and said you can join us if you want. Um, and so I bound one of them at the entrance. I gave one of them a strength buff, but I don't think I've given them talisman or stamina. And I think that would be pretty helpful at this point, considering they're tanking. I'm just going to need to be careful with managing my resources a little bit better here in the group than I do when I'm soloing. Alright, let's do that. Let's get those buffs up. It's going to be easier if I just use my spellbook here. Let's get talisman. Let's get stamina. And then eventually I'll haste them as well. Well, maybe my pet can tank. The pet is taunting, I think, so. Ooh, what is that? Why is this guy running? Undead are not supposed to run. Undead are not supposed to run. What? Oh. Alright. Let's take... Okay. Oh, come on. Stop casting. Stop casting. There we go. Root you. Root the shadow. Oh, intimidation. I thought that was a monk skill. I didn't realize that other classes can intimidate. Oh, I don't have... Here's... Okay, this is a problem. I don't have heal up. But what I can do is talisman on Bilbo's. That'll give him a little bit of health back at least. Oh, what? They didn't see this guy? Oh, okay. That's not good. That's not good. They didn't see that this guy that they aggroed and I rooted, so my pet's over there fighting him now. I'm gonna slow this guy. Dexterity up. I did not memorize dexterity. Shit. My pet's dead. My pet's gonna die. This is fun. This is what I get for trying to do too many things at once. Let's call the pet back. Pet, come back. Let's root the shadow again. Back. Come on, pet. Come back. Let's heal Bilbo's, because player heal is going to take priority over a pet. Alright. Let's heal Gul'Bekin. Let's let these guys... They noticed. They go help puppy after. Oh, poor Gul'Bekin. This is fun. This is... Things are so much more unpredictable in a group than they are solo. Like, what's nice about solo playing is you can figure out what's going on pretty easily. Like, you get a rhythm, you know what to expect, you know what's going on, what to do. But when you add another player, two other players, or more into the mix, there's a learning curve. There's a rhythm that you will eventually fall into, but it takes a minute to get there. So let me, I gotta cannibalize myself here, and I just want to get another heal off on Bilbo's, because he's not looking so great. Did my spell fizzled? My heal fucking fizzled? You've got to be shitting me. Alright, Ranger went and got this guy. Good call. Though camp is already broken up. Want to keep as many single pulls as possible. I'm just going to med here for a second. We've got about 3 minutes on our C2, so I'm going to take advantage of that and meditate while I can. The way I will cannibalize until I'm down maybe like 60% health, just to get that mana back, because I want to make sure I have mana to heal these guys. Do not want to be the character 10 levels above everybody else that lets his group mates die. That's not cool. Well, hell yeah. Bilbo started at 60% experience, now he's at 92%. That's awesome. I started at 19% with these guys, I think. I'm at 30, so I'm not doing too bad myself. I think this setup is working. Alright, we're going to take a little bit of a break, come back once we're all rebuffed and things are ready to go. We found our rhythm. I think we've got the camp broken. Got our buffs back up. I think we found our rhythm. So as long as I can keep my shit together and like root when I need to root, target what I need to target, not cast the wrong spell, we should be good. I'm definitely, from what I can tell, I'm definitely the weak link in this group, even though I'm the highest level character at 49. These guys are definitely more experienced players than I am. They have higher level mains. They have I'm sure they have much better gear. But we're all still benefiting from being grouped up together. You know, they're getting crazy good experience killing these mobs that are like a red con to them. And it's still great experience for me too, because these are all, for the most part, they're dark blues. Rather than me soloing a bunch of light blues and trying to get like 1% experience per three kills or so. And I'm happy to just kind of play the support role for a little bit and not be doing everything. obviously I'm on a corpse run again here, and God, I just ran into a situation where I was trying to do a slash hide corpse looted command, so I could hide the corpses that had already been looted by me or my group, so that I wasn't inadvertently targeting corpses when monsters are running toward us. So I can root the monsters that are coming toward us to break things up, um, and just make it so we don't die. And I do that command, and all of a sudden now I can't target anything. I can't cast my spells. I can't interact with the world at all. All I can do is run around and watch myself die. So I wish that I would have recorded it, but I'm also kind of glad that I didn't, because I was getting really pissed off. Alright, well, I guess on the bright side of this corpse run, I get to finally see what this ramp is like here in Emerald Jungle. How to get down to the ground level without levitation. Actually, that was kind of underwhelming. I thought that was going to be a lot bigger, a lot more dramatic, but it's just some steps, just some stairs. Hopefully, I know there's a dragon here somewhere. I don't want to run into that, especially when I'm naked. Or I will die quickly. And the last thing you want on a corpse run is to have another corpse run where you have multiple bodies and lose multiple percentages of experience. But I think we'll make it. We'll, yeah. Supposedly should be getting a resurrection here soon. Get some of that experience back. I usually don't like to bother other people with asking for a res, because it might be kind of like this scenario where you've got somebody who has to go all the way out of their way from wherever they're at all the way to here, and spend their time, spend their resources to do that, just so I can get like 10% experience back, which is very nice of them to do, but that's not something that I like to rely on or expect to have happen. So anyway, yeah, we'll see where we're at in a couple of minutes once we get back into the City of Mist. All right, King John Heals coming through with a 96% resurrection. Thank you, dude. So I got resurrection sickness for a couple minutes, but at least I got the majority of that experience back that I had lost. Rejoin the group. Let's see. How am I doing? Here we go. Tip this guy 50 plat. Well, all right. So he's not going to take my money, which is very nice of him. Out here, he's given some nice buffs. So, all right. Oh, this might be the Enchanter's other characters. So yeah, look at these guys. They're both epicked out. They both clearly have really good gear. I'm definitely again the noob in the group with my shitty gear. Like, even though I'm 10 levels higher than both of them, uh, they're just much more established and experienced players. So it's nice to be able to find a group with folks like that if you run into trouble. All right, well, we survived. We got our experience back. All in all, could have been worse, but still super annoying to just go through that, not being able to click on anything, not being able to interact with anything. God, just super annoying. But we're back. We just had this star ruby drop, and they told me to take it, just to take it. I was like, "Are you sure you guys want to roll for it?" Because I felt bad having them come out to resurrect my corpse and all that. They're like, "No, we have fungi tunic. We don't need shit. You loot it all." So that's, one of the many advantages of playing on an established server that's not so established that everybody is just straight up end game raiding, but people are still leveling their alts. Um, is that you'll play in groups with people who have good gear, so that you're going to kill fast, even if they're you know. Um, I would think that these guys would be under leveled for this area, being in their like mid 30s and 40s, but um, we're killing pretty good, and they have their mains coming in to like rebuff periodically to give clarity and other buffs and whatnot. But they're also just like, yeah, we already have everything we need, so you can loot everything, you can have all the items. Um, pretty pretty nice. Plus, 92% experience here, so we'll be hitting level 50 before long. Here we go, being 50. I was casting when that happened, so I didn't get the noise, but being 50. First time on this character, first time on this server, first time in a long time having a character at 50, level 50 plus. First time in probably over 20 years. But it probably won't be the last time, because I'm sure that I'm going to die. I'm going to die at some point, lose my level, and then have to come back and get it again. This was a fun, definitely an uh, unexpected group here, but man, that was that was awesome. Alright, we're back on. Still here in the City of Mist. Figured I would show a different camping spot. Because it's open now, and just wanted to see if I can actually break this myself and maybe have this as a viable solo spot for me now that I'm level 50. Big Schnoogins on campus looking for a new spot to solo, so hopefully there's no surprises around the corner here. Hopefully, oh shit. I think they're, oh, I'm glad I looked. I thought there were just 4 mobs here, or 3 mobs here. There's actually 4. That's gonna be a little sketchy trying to get all these rooted. But you know what? I'm buffed to the gills right now. I've got those cleric buffs. Worst case scenario, I create a train. You never want to be the person that trains the zone, but sometimes no risk, no reward. We got to Leroy Jenkins this piece sometimes. So strategy wise, let's try to root this dark blue, and then the light blue will come running at us. Okay, so one thing I've learned when you're soloing, especially when you're in a dungeon, you always want to know your exits, and you want to know what is going to happen when you pull. So I thought originally when I came here, I saw just these 2 skeletons, and this vapor golem over here. They all con like dark blue, or in one case, one of them is light blue. So not that big of a deal. But move my mouse over a little bit, and I see this guy. This guy's tail just barely sticking out enough for me to see him. So I'm looking at probably potentially 4 mobs if I pull any of these. So I'm gonna try it anyway, and we're gonna try to root this dark blue skeleton first. I'm thinking that's probably gonna pull the other golems. Yep, that's gonna pull the other golems. Whoa, it only pulled one other golem. Okay, that's kind of crazy. So we'll try to root this other golem. Back up a little bit. Pet, come on, back up. Where are you? And then that will lure out this light blue, and then we can make quick work of him. Kill him first, and then just dispatch these other 3. I am shocked that that 4th golem didn't get pulled. I'm not shocked that my root spell wore off after just like 2 seconds. He's not hitting me though, he's hitting my pet, and that's okay for me, I guess, but it's not gonna be good if my pet dies. Okay. And then while you stay rooted, I'm just gonna slow you just in case, because if you do break root, I don't want you coming in and messing me up. Because poor old Gonubtic here is already down to 41% health. And he'll regenerate that fast outside of combat, but that worries me in a solo fight against 3 other mobs. Alright, so let's do this because we have 75% mana and I don't want to risk too much. We'll dot him. That's going to just give us a good DPS boost with this 110 damage initially, and then 146 per tick, 146 every 6 seconds for, I think this is going to tick 8 times. So whatever 146 plus 8 is. Whew. Okay, and I saw Instill spell wore off, but that was just the root on this golem. It wasn't the root that I have on that skeleton back there. Still got to keep that guy in mind. I'm curious though, if I attack him before the root breaks, is that other golem going to aggro me? Well, I guess that answers that. The root broke. Oh, okay. And here comes the other golem. Wow, that is just like a gift. That is just like a gift from the gods of the City of Mist. He did aggro, but it wasn't. Okay, I gotta focus. I gotta focus on this fight. If I pull this off, this will be a first. I don't think I've ever successfully killed like four mobs before. At least not in recent times. Not when most of them were dark blue. So that'll be pretty cool if I can pull this off. We're down to 39% mana. I kind of want to save that for I don't have regen on. I don't have chloroplast up. Not that that's gonna really help me now in the middle of combat, but that might come back to bite me. Oh, look at that. You see all this? Okay, you see this red, these red spell effects? That is from my Howling Harpoon. That is the weapon proc that I have on my main hand weapon. And what that is the stun effect. So my weapon proc, it stunned the skeleton, and basically when he's stunned, he can't do anything. He just has to sit there and take hits, just sit there and get beat on and watch himself die. That's what's awesome. My weapon is proccing on him, but ooh, hang on. This guy should be slowed. My weapon is proccing on him, but at the same time I'm casting. So somehow I'm getting hits in with my weapon in between casts. And we're down to our last mob here. This is looking pretty good, actually. 4 of these guys gonna be dead at the hands of Schnoogin and Faithful Warder Gonobtik. I don't know if I killed them far enough apart where this is gonna be like truly broken camp. I guess I'll have to see if I can get my health and mana replenished enough by the time the first one pops back up over here, and see if I can get something continuous going. But that's kind of cool. Kind of cool that I can, level 50 here, solo kill 4 mobs. If he runs, oh no, if this guy runs and aggroes something else, not good, not good. You're going up. You're not getting it. You're not getting very far, Fog Golem. You are not gonna make it. Look at that. Nice. Okay. You hear that? You hear those spectral whispers of the ghosts in the zone? That's so creepy. I don't even know where they're at, but I can hear it, and it's freaking me out, man. So okay, I'm just gonna before these things respawn, I'm gonna come over this way real quick. I can show another camp. I'm not gonna pull these because there's no way I'm gonna be able to kill all 3 of these after I just soloed those 4. But this is a nice little camp for like a very strong duo or a good trio or a full group. I did get a group here not that long ago, a full group, and we basically just camped right here at the moat, and Polar would go and pull this area and go pull under that, what do you call it, a gondola? No, not a gondola. What is this called? A gazebo? Pull this gazebo, and there's a similar kind of setup on the other side of that far gazebo, similar to what I just did over here. So you have this wall, this dividing wall. You've got some mobs posted up around this area. Similar kind of setup to here. So there's lots of pulling to be had, and not too much downtime if you're an efficient group who can kill pretty quickly. Now this building here, I have no idea what's in there. But I want to know. I want to get in there at some point and find out what the hell is going on. What's the story there? What's the deal? Because I know that there are pieces of my epic quests that involve mobs in this zone, and I have a sneaking suspicion that part of it is gonna be maybe in this building. I don't know that for sure, but that's just one of the few spots left that I haven't explored here in this zone, and I know that it's higher level mobs that I need to interact with for my epic quest. So anyway, I better stop yapping and actually meditate up, get a heal over time of myself, so I can actually do some cannibalization, convert some health to mana, and be prepared for the next wave of mobs to spawn, instead of just getting caught with my pants around my ankles and getting killed after just finally breaking the camp. All right, well, we've got our first respawn of those initial mobs that we cleared, and we're killing him now. I'm not doing the best in terms of health and mana. Could be better, could be worse. We're still comfortable for now if we can pull things one at a time. Oh, there's another one. Okay, gotta get him quick. Gotta get him real quick, or else we're gonna have trouble. We're gonna have big trouble in the little city of Mist if we do not kill this guy. Yeah, alright, let's get him back here. Whoa, I hear a goo. There's a goo going around somewhere. I do not want a goo coming up behind me and surprising me. I might be able, realistically, with me being at 45% health, 18% mana, I might be able to clear these 4 mobs 1 or 2 more times, without having to like take a long break to like met up and get back to reasonably high health and mana. But that's not the point. I'm not really here right now to grind out on a whole nother level. I just kind of wanted to show this moat area and see if I could break this camp and maintain it for a little while. So we'll just continue on and see how long I can maintain this camp. It may not be very long if this golem gets that skeleton and aggroes it. God, it's not looking good. Root. Oh no, I can't even see him. I can't even see him. Root. Don't. Oh, come on. Interrupted. Let's go, dude. Come on. This may be the end of Schnoogins' time at this camp. Greater Spurlone. Okay, let's slow you. Let's get you back away from that golem corpse. Come on. Come on. Come on. Alright, at least you're undead. You're not going to run. You're not going to run when I get you close to your death. To your second death, your undeath. But ratios aren't looking so good here right now, folks. 45% health, 8% mana. Oh, yeah, 41% health doesn't leave me a lot of room to cannibalize. And feel confident in survivability. So maybe just one more time clearing all these mobs. But hey, I went from like 1% experience up to 9. I should be like 10% experience after this skeleton goes down. If you hit me one more time, dude, I swear to the tribunal that I'm gonna root you in place and just watch Gnome eat your face. He's gonna gnaw on your bones until there's nothing left of you. Oh, what is that? What does that sound? Okay. There must have been a ghost. A ghost spawned somewhere. Or I'm just hearing it all of a sudden for some reason. Creepy, man. The noises in this place are just so creepy. Especially when you're by yourself. It's not that creepy when you're in a group, because you know you're generally safer when you're hunting with other people. But when you're alone, and it's just you and your Gnome, your spectral wolf, things are a little more sketchy. Little more skin in the game here. Little more on the line. Fog Golem. Why don't we just sit and get ourselves back to like 40% health? When we're 40% health, we'll pull this guy. And then I bet, you know what? I bet we could keep this camp going. But again, that's not the goal. I'm not trying to be here all night. I do want to get logged off and hang out with my wife so we can watch some Vampire Diaries and eat some gumbo, because I made some gumbo earlier, and I want to enjoy that and enjoy some Vampire Diaries and enjoy some Klaus and some Stefan and some Damon, and not be on Everquest all night. But that's for later. For now, we're gonna destroy this fog golem at least one more time. Boom, pet, go. Let's just root you. Let's just root you so I can man up a little bit. Let's just see, for entertainment's sake, how Gnome fares against a fog golem. Right now, my pet, I think he has a strength buff up on him, which my level 49 strength buff is pretty good. It takes me from like 119 strength up to like 185. So it's It's a significant buff. I think haste is probably worn off on him. He doesn't have haste anymore. And the golem is slowed, so the golem is definitely at a disadvantage. But I'm just curious to see how this pans out. Currently, Gun Optic is at 98. A Fog Golem is at 92. This will be a fun little experiment because it'll give us plenty of time to recover. And I think it doesn't look like this golem is doing so much damage to my pet that it's going to end up being a serious thing for me, like serious concern. Though he is starting to kind of even it out a bit. Ooh. Ooh, he's catching up. He's catching up to Gnoptic. When my pet gets down to like 70%, I'll probably step in and start helping a little bit more. No, that was fast. That didn't. Oh man. Good to know that if left to their own devices, my pet would not be able to solo one of these mobs. But that's okay because he's my spirit warder, and I'm his shaman. I'm his Schnoogin shaman, and we got each other's backs. And I'm not gonna leave him behind and let him go out like a punk bitch. Ooh, God, I'm down to 40% though. It's not looking so good. Though I am feeling a little bit more cocky because I have these level 60 cleric buffs. God, what are you doing? Did I not slow this guy? Did slow where 3 interrupts in a row? I gotta stop yapping and take this seriously, or else I'm gonna die. But look at my max HP right now. It's 2617. 2617. Like normally it's fully buffed with my buffs, it's like 1400. So I'm getting 1200 extra HP from these cleric buffs, which is awesome. That's giving me a little bit of an extra confidence boost to take these mobs on. But why are you hitting me so fast when you're slow? Like, what? Dude, oh, what the hell, dude? He must not be slowed. He's gonna resist. Dude, are you shit? Do not fuck with me like this right now. Oh my god. Do not. What the hell? I went from 40% health down to 7%. He is. Oh no! You're not gonna keep coming after me, are you? Jeez. Well, I guess this is my sign to log off. We got 11% experience, lucky number 11. That should be enough of a buffer to where even if I died, I'm not going to de-level back to level 49, as I have so famously done so many times. So famously done to all of the 4 of you who watch my channel. And that's my sign to gate the hell out of here, get out, while I'm ahead. Learn a lesson that I should have learned a long time ago. And go eat some gumbo, watch some Vampire Diaries, and enjoy some time with my wife. So now here comes the awkward outro. I'm gonna gate out, say thanks for watching this video, all 3 of you, and see you next time when I'll probably be in the same area going for the key to Sevelis in Trakanon's Teeth. That's either that or I'll continue on the epic quest line. We'll see. I'm gonna do both either way, but we'll just see what we'll just see what happens in terms of when I post it. I'm just laughing because I just happened to zone in on this gnome, and he looks like he has his head. I'm just choking him out with my legs. We're doing some EverQuest Jiu-Jitsu here. Destroy the Chiefs. What? That's an interesting. What happened? That is an interesting name. He has like a title. Destroy the. Is this a GM? Who is in the zone? Is there a destroy? God, every time I think I'm gonna log out, just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in. He's anonymous. What? I guess gotta get a screenshot of that at least before he moves. No! Well, good thing I was recording this. Did you see that? He just instigated out. He just gated out immediately. That must have been a GM. What a cool way to end it. All right. Bye-bye.